Hi everybody, welcome to my weekly Thursday live with you all. Lunchtime stamping, as I like to call it. I've had my lunch, I had a lovely sandwich, and now it's time to do a bit of crafting. So I'm coming at you from a different angle today. Usually you would be facing that way, but it's warm today, so I've got the door open. And so this is what is behind me. So I hope you've all had a lovely week. It is the 20th of July here. It's with some clouds in the sky and a bit of blue, but it's a fairly decent summer's day. But the rain is due in the next few days, so it's all going to change just in time for the children breaking up for the summer holidays. So very warm welcome to everyone who's joining. Hi to Shaz and to Baz. Do say hi as you join me. Let me know how your day's been, if you've had a good week, and what the weekend looks like for you. It's my husband's birthday this weekend, so we've got not really a busy one because the weather's a bit rubbish, but I'm hoping to take him to watch Indiana Jones, the new one, at some point, and we have some family time on Sunday with our parents to celebrate him. So today I'm going to be sharing with you, I had my first play in the last week with the Earthen Textures products in the new catalogue. This is what it looks like. I keep saying new catalogue, but it's not really new anymore, is it? So this is the Earthen Textures set, and it's lovely. There's a lot going on with it, and I will talk to you about that in a bit more detail shortly. So I will aim to be live with you for about 45 minutes. So do comment along, do ask questions, do chat to one another, and just enjoy a little bit of downtime if you are at home. And as always, everything that I use, is available to purchase from my online store. I've left the host code at the bottom there. I've got a problem with the host code at the moment. I need to contact Stampin' Up about that tomorrow. So if you've had any problems in the last 24 hours, do let me know. There's a bit of a problem with my online store, so I will get that rectified, I'm sure. So let's switch over to my desk and I will talk about what I'm going to use today, and we'll do some crafting. Okay, lovely clean sheet of grid paper, my favourite place to start. So I'm going to show you in this catalogue, no, not that one, I'm going to show you this one. That's one of my customer ones I need to give out this afternoon. So in here, Earthen Elegance, that's my notes from my presentation yesterday. So Earthen Elegance, you'll find it in the catalogue on page 70 to 71. So let's go through there. 70 to 71. So this is what it looks like in the catalogue. It's a really busy suite of products. I personally absolutely adore the colours. They are real neutral, earthy tones, hence the name of the suite. The stamp set is lots of fun. There's lots of vases. You've got some pampas. You've got some nice twigs and branches, and then the dies are really special as well. So I'll show you a card that I made for this week's coffee and card. You may have seen me share this on Monday. So the card I designed looks like this, and I went with similar sort of earthy tones that complement the suite. But today with you guys, I'm going to do something completely different, because when I shared this at Coffee and Card on Monday, it was real mixed opinions. People absolutely loved the stamps and the dies, but they weren't necessarily enamoured by the colours in the papers, and that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to use colours that are not in this suite with you all. Okay, so let's choose some of those colours now. I'm going to go with, I think we should go bright, you know. Let's go with a good granite. No, do I want grey apple green? I don't know. I'm going to go with Balmy Blue. Balmy Blue is talking to me, okay? I'm really missing Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz was my go-to green I'm missing it. I'm going to go with Parakeet Party. And I'm going to go with a Petal Pink. And maybe a plum cake. Or Smoky Slate. Now I'm just playing now, I'm just pulling things out. How about those colours? Or do we go bright, bright? My go-to green as well, Shaz, it was mine. I'm struggling without it. No, let's go bright. Let's go bright, bright. So let's keep Parakeet Party. Let's put Boho Black. Oh, let's go this because I haven't used this yet. Love the card on the screen. That's lovely, Baz. Thank you. Let's go Flirty Flamingo. Oh, they work nicely together, don't they? Why I need 5? Let's not go 5. Oh, it might be one of those decisive kinds of days, you know. Indecisive, rather. Basically, I'm just pulling things out of my shelf. Okay, I'm going to put all of those 6 colours like that, just in a little pile next to me to use as my starting point. And let's start with just some white card. 5, yes, 5. I don't want thick, I want regular basic white. Okay, so let's use some basic white card. So I'm going to cut me let's do a simple Stampin'. Let's just get these creative juices flowing. So I'm going to go with 9.5 by 13.9. I'm going to take my stamps out of the little packet, put them on some blocks. And this one, which I think I need to go on one of these big ones as well. Yeah. Right, so let's just do some stamping. Just picking the ink pad that's on the top. Oh, that's pretty. Such a nice image, that stamp. Give a bit of a practice on there. Now this one, what I've noticed, this has actually been cut quite close to the cling, so I'm just going to get rid of that little ink there that's on the edge. I want quite a clean stamp, so I'm just going to take that off there. Oh, I think this might be a decisive stamping session today. Sorry, an indecisive. So I'm going to need your help, I reckon. Oh, that's funny, look. Still got half the sticker on the stem. That's not happened before. Right, so let's do this in pink. Oh, that one's quite nice. I like that one. Now we want to clean our stamps off because we're going to use different coloured inks. This is the stamp scrub. So for those of you who have never seen one of these, it's just a stamping cleaning tool. And it keeps your stamps in really good condition. So now let's go in with some yellow. Let's do this Pampas yellow. Do that down there. Quite like the white background on this. It's talking to me. Let's do a little green one over here. Cute. And then I want this one here in the darker blue, which is Azure Afternoon. That's really quite sweet. I like those colours all together. And then I'm going to have one more. I'll do some Pampas. There we go. I'm just going to clean that. That's really quite lucky. Okay, so they are just stamps there. We've not got anything fancy going on with that. And this is definitely helping me think about what I'm going to do with the rest of these. Okay, so I'm just cutting myself a nice card base. And this is just white card. Okay. That's fine. So I've just got plain white card there. And that's just a really simple looking card design. I'm going to jazz it up a little bit, don't worry, don't panic. It's not my day today, guys, is it? It is not my day. Definitely have a block in my glue. I need to clean that, which I will do later. So here we go. I'm just going to put that on my card. Some nice plain looking card. And then in here, the sentiments I've got a thank you. You are proof there is good in the world. With gratitude, your thoughtfulness is much appreciated. You always know just what to say and do. I think I'm going to use thank you. Let's just make a really simple thank you card because I need lots of those every month. So we want a piece of scrap white. And this is just a little slither of scrap white. And I'm going to stamp that in black ink. I like the sentiment because it's very plain. And plain is sometimes all you need. And that's it. Love the font. The font is lovely, isn't it? It's really, really nice. Stick this on with a couple of dimensionals. And you know what? I'm going to leave that card just there because I really like the simplicity of that. And that would be really easy to just replicate to make a batch of thank you cards. So first card down. I'm going to just stamp some of these really nice images now onto just a piece of white. So the colours that I really like this. I love this in the green. Okay, let's do the Pampas in the green. And I know Pampas is normally a neutrally colour. I'm going to have one of these in, I'll do that in the pink actually. So now I've broken up from school, what are my plans? To get through the summer, those are my plans. We don't have many. We're trying to just, a bit of stamping was terrible. We're trying to just play it by ear. We definitely need some chill out time. We all need a little bit of time to chill, to relax, to get over the busy holiday period, the busy school period. And who knows what that will bring. We're away at the end of the summer. I'm going to Las Vegas with Stampin' Up. Stamping is terrible. That's better. I'm going to Las Vegas with Stampin' Up towards the end of the summer. And that will be really fun. Really, really fun. I have my birthday, which I'm really looking forward to. And can't think of anything else that we're doing. Do I have school age children? I do, Shaz. Yeah, my eldest is 10 years old, and she will be going into the last year of primary school in September. And I have a younger daughter, Emily, who is in year one. She'll be going into year 2 in September. So they definitely keep me on my toes. Better. Much, much better. Right, so I also have in this set, I have some vase stamps, this one and this one. So let's just stamp those. I'm going to do that vase in blue. That was cleaned before it was put away. That's better. And I want this one as well. They grow up fast once they're at secondary. This is what everybody is telling me, and Shaz, it terrifies me. It really, really does. I'm not ready for that at all. Okay, so now we need to cut these out, and there are dies for that. So in here you have edge dies that go around the edges, and then you have some detailed dies. And then there's also this little fellow. So this is the handles. So we are going to Las Vegas. I go to Las Vegas with just me and Darren, and we travel together. We're going to do some sightseeing and just enjoy everything that Vegas has to offer. And then he comes home and I stay out there and meet up with all the Stampin' Up people for the leadership conference. Okay, so this die here actually cuts within the stamp. I'm going to leave a white border, and this one here will do the same. So it will cut inside that. I want this one. I'm just lining all these up. Now this may take a minute or two. So I've got to do swaps for Vegas. Hi Sophie. I hope you had a lovely holiday. No, it's not that one. It's this one. And then this one we want to cut as well. I've got a work meeting after this and I'm not looking forward to it. So here we have a few little images cut out. Now this is strange. I'm used to things having a white outline. So this feels really strange that that plant pot or that vase doesn't have an outline. So now let's just take these apart. Shall I help you with your swaps? Oh, bless you. I need all the help I can get with swaps. One. So that one can run through. I also want to line these ones up as well. So I've got my lovely green pampas, or pampas, however you say it. Mr. Brown just delivered yesterday's order. That is amazing. Absolutely mind blowing. Mine is still picking. And I don't expect to get it till probably next week now. Why did I take that off there? That one's already lined up, silly girl. Did anyone else order anything in the sale yesterday? I ordered some bits for my team and some customers, which was exciting. One, two, three. Where's my little dish? Here's my dish. Put my guys in here before they all go. Let's see. Right. Oh, I didn't use this one, did I? So now let's start thinking about the card. We now have these lovely images. I'm going to cut a couple of these things out on their own. So these are standalone dies. This one here and this one here. So let's cut those out. I'm going to grab some scrap card. And what colours have I got? I've got yellow and I've got Coastal Cabana. Let's see what Coastal Cabana I've got. What other one have I got? Is it Flirty Flamingo I've used? Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. Now I managed to resist. My list has bundles on it, so no benefit. No, you're right, absolutely. Okay, let's cut this out of the pink and we'll have this one out of the blue, or Coastal Cabana. Now this die is just lovely, really, really nice. And so is this one. I love the actual way that leaves that looking as well. So here we go. Now you have, as we discovered at Coffee and Card, there's two ways that you can fold this. You can fold this back on itself so that you get that sort of effect, or you can fold it towards you. It's got score lines in it, so you just have to carefully fold them. Okay, which I'm just going to go around and do. Now I do like to snip. It's got a join in it. I'm just going to snip that off. I'm just chopping the little line off in the middle. So just fold this upwards. This takes a moment to do. Does anyone else have this bundle already, or is it on your wish list, or are you not sure? I know Baz said at the beginning she's not got this. Right, so there I have my little lovely folded palm. And then this is just like a little spray. So this is really coming together now. So I've got lots of leaves and things. I don't know if I'm going to use them all, but we've got some to get us started. Now I'm going to cut myself a pot. And this. We've got this one here, and I think I actually prefer it with a little edge around it. Not sure, changed my mind. Oh, bless you. I'll try Baz. I definitely understand why it's not one that's jumped out at people. And you'll notice that I'm not using any of the papers. Right, so I've got a little vase there. And then I'm going to stamp that again and cut it out. And then we can start looking to assemble. So once you've done that bit, you've then got these lovely handles that you just sit underneath it, like so. That glue works. And there you have a vase with handles on. There you go. So a little vase with handles. And then we've got, let me get me a background layer. Now I've got that colour and that colour palm. I'm going to go with Parakeet Party, Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, Azure Afternoon. Have I got any of that? Oh, I do have some Azure Afternoon. Oh, I'm just going to see how crumb cake goes with this. Right, so here are all the colours. So they look quite nice against crumb cake. And they also look quite nice. Oh, that looks lovely against the blue. Okay, let's go for this. I've not used this colour before. This is the first time I've ever cut a piece of card. That is this colour. Let's scroll that down. And then I'll have a layer of this as well. Let's go 14.4 by 10. And then I'm going to have just a little strip of white. This is going to be, let's do 6 centimetres. And I'm going to emboss that. I'm going to emboss that with what have I got in my tray. Oh, this one. I really like this one. So this is the basket weave. It does pop on the blue, doesn't it? That's got 10 centimetres wide. Let's just emboss that. I'm using all the tools today, it feels like. I love this embossing folder. You can use it either way. So there's my background. There's my card base. Hi, Ilsa. There's my card layer. And then I've got that across the middle. Turn it over. Across there, like so. So let's stick that down. And actually, I'm going to put that at the bottom. Because like you say, that really popped that at the top, didn't it? So this is 10 by 13.9. Let's just cut that down to 9.5 so it's nice and symmetrical, the edges. That's it. And then here I have, oh, I love that pink against the blue. I've got some, where did my other pot go that I cut out by hand? Anyone see that? Anyone see what I've done with that? Nope, me neither. Oh dear. I even cut out the little arms for it, didn't I? Every time I do a live, I lose something. And it really bugs me. Right, I need to cut that out again. So I want my little pot. And actually, because that's in that colour, I'm going to stamp it in a different one. I'm going to stamp it in yellow. Now, I usually have a lot more people on than this, so there must be something exciting happening in the world today. Now I'm losing my head today, guys, and I really apologise. So let's cut these out. Okay, this is better, this is better. Much, much nicer. Let's trim this out. I like it. So we can now put together these pieces. So I'm going to use a little bit of tear tape. I started a new roll of this the other day. That's always nice. And I'm going to put this at an angle. Securing it with some tape. Okay, we'll also have a little bit of something else in there, shall we? Let's have a little bit of this. So I think there's so many different ways you can use this, and I feel like I'm doing something quite traditional with the vases. This one and this one I want to layer together. Let's put the pot arms on there. And then this, I'm just going to put a little bit of the ribbon around it. Now the ribbon that comes with this is this, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's like a jute, however you say that. And I'm just going to wrap it around. And then secure that again with some tear tape. Tear tape is a really good tool. It's a really good double-sided tape. I like it. Let's stick that down. Well, then let's add our little ferns first. That one in there. Now let's stick this pampas in there. And that one in there. So I've now used all of my colours. So I'm going to stick You can move that down a little bit. I'm going to stick this on with some pads to just raise it slightly. Now, in the background of here, I'm just going to do a little bit of ink blending, just a little bit. I want to just darken it slightly. I'm just going to put me a bit of scrap there, just to give it a little bit of a darker focus. And actually, I might need to use a darker ink. Yeah, I do. Let's use a bit of blue bush and just ever so slightly darker. And that's just giving it a little shadow. Like so. Okay, so you can't really see too much of that. Right there. And I can now stick that down. Tempted to just take the whiteness out of this white and just go over as well. Yeah, that's better. That feels like it's the right thing to do. So now let's stick this one on. I'm going to put that one there. And then I want to stick all of my other things in. And then we'll stick that down with some pads as well. Okay, so that's looking good so far. There's lots of texture on this card, which I really, really like. And then I'm going to use the same thank you sentiment, I think. And let's just stamp that in black as well. Oh, here goes the dog. He's heard something. Oh, goodness. I'm just going to cut that out with my trimmer just so I make sure the head is nice and straight down. And he's having a good old bark in the garden. Trim down the top. It's really not very straight. Better. Okay, so I've then got thank you that can go on there like so. And that is my super bright card with the Earthen Textures set. So I started off with a real simple stamping style card. I've just stamped the images in the background. I've used Parakeet Party, Azure Afternoon, Flirty Flamingo, Coastal Cabana, Highland Heather and Daffodil Delight. I've used the same colours on here, but I've created a really busy background, and I've used the same colours again. So I've used Parakeet Party, Azure Afternoon, Flirty Flamingo, Highland Heather and Daffodil Delight. Oh, and Coastal Cabana as well. I've got one left over, which I am tempted to put inside the card, or I may save it for another card. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed my demonstration today. As I mentioned at the start, all of these products are available to purchase from my online store. You can find that at staceymarsh.co.uk. I'm having a bit of problem with the store today, so if you did want to place an order and it's not working, please do reach out to me. I'm speaking to Stampin' Up about that in the morning, and I will be live again here Monday evening at 8 o'clock with something new. So I hope to see you all then. Take care. Bye for now.